Today on Animal Fact Files, we're discussing the round island boa. Also known as the keel-scaled boa for its rigid scales, this is the only living species in its family. It's also not really a boa. It just got that name for its similar appearance. Its closest relative was the round island burrowing boa that was last seen in 1975 before being declared extinct. The round island boa would have followed its family member into obscurity without intervention of conservation efforts. Introduced mammals, especially rats, killed off the burrowing boa and reduced the round island boa's numbers to fewer than 100 individuals. They're still listed as vulnerable today, but removal of invasive species has improved the round island boa's population over the past 50 years. It's believed that prior to the 1500s, when sailors first landed on the islands of the Mauritius archipelago, bringing rats along with them, the round island boa lived on many of the adjoining islands. As their common name suggests, this snake species lives on Round Island, a small, uninhabited nature reserve situated off the east coast of Madagascar. For decades it was endemic here, but reintroduction efforts in the 2010s saw a population develop on nearby Gunner's Quoin. Round island boas live in nearly all habitat types found across these islands, from coasts to forests and rocky hills. They're described as primarily nocturnal. However, they've been observed active throughout parts of the day as well. The round island boa has another common name, the split-jaw snake. Since the extinction of its burrowing relative, the round island boa is the only known snake species, and in fact the only known vertebrate, with a hinge in its upper jaw. It can bend its upper jaw to more firmly grasp its prey, something no other known vertebrate is able to do. The rest of us have to deal with a completely immobile maxilla. The current hypothesis of why the round island boa has this special adaptation is that it helps the snake catch its barrel-shaped prey. Round Island has no native terrestrial mammals. Instead of mice and other rodents, round island boas dine on lizards. Skinks are a slippery food source, so any advantages to help hold onto these meals give the round island boas an edge on their prey. Although they have cat-like pupils, they do not have venom, instead relying on constriction for subduing a meal. These snakes are the top of the food chain where they live. There are a few reports of large skinks taking out their attackers when given the opportunity, but this is defensive. Overall, the round island boa remains supreme, and this is distinctly true of female round island boas, who grow far larger than males. Female round island boas reach upwards of 5 feet, 150 centimeters long, while males barely reach a meter, 3 feet in length. Females are more likely to be observed on the ground, while males and juveniles live a more arboreal lifestyle. These snakes are gray as adults, but their babies are bright orange. Why this occurs is currently unknown. It may have something to do with their diet, as juveniles are known to feed exclusively on reptiles, while adults also take birds. This may help reduce competition, but this is entirely conjecture. There are no studies supporting this hypothesis. Apart from their differing colors, there's a lot about round island boa breeding that is unclear. They lay eggs in clutches of up to a dozen, often buried in leaf litter or tucked away in hollow palm trees. The babies are most abundant during the first 4 months of the year, which suggests a defined breeding season. But the specifics of this aren't understood. Current research suggests they reach reproductive maturity around 4 years old. Did you know our videos are supported by a fantastic Patreon community? Join Dad, SpikeSpiegel93, and the rest of our crew to support us. Give a thumbs up if you learned something new today, and thanks for watching Animal Fact Files.